Big-time power in this one. Stanton and Goldschmidt try to put on a show on the show. Next. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Into the box now, 11. Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Aaron Judge is on deck. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeYoung retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. Michaelis has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching and that at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Lays off 2-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Luis Cessa gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the
Batting
gates.
second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he gets ahead 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No ball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another
Batting
really
fifth,
good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to be able to hit that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
The first base
Come out of the breakout right. You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Stretch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-1. Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Bader is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it
Batting
with 2
it.
outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Torres.
Into the box now, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the
First
catcher,
offering on its way.
Yadier.
Ball to strike on the outer half, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Colton Wong is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting it.
This has the makings of being a pretty big inning. Lead-off double, now a base hit. All of a sudden, we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo.
Batting
Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first.
Now
so the pitcher tries to get himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Tulowitzki for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for the Cardinals.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Bader on third with 2 out. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Cessa. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tyler Wade will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Tyler Wade.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. And a bit of a hollow throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He flied out leading off the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row. He's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Booyah! All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot.
Now batting.
That at bat was a
The
good
catcher,
indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. Well hit to right, but foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Fowler, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations.
Your
Chad
attention,
Green
please.
is going to come on to
Now
pitch here, and in
pitching
just
for
the
New York,
third inning, you have to think
number
he'll be asked
57,
to eat some innings.
Chad Green.
The next to bat for St. Louis,
Leading
Paul
off for
Goldschmidt.
St. Louis,
Lifetime against this
the first
pitcher.
baseman,
He's 1 for 2.
Paul
First pitch
Goldschmidt.
of the at-bat. Good and a miss. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He was back in the 2009 MLB draft. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning
Now
with
batting,
a bang.
left fielder,
Goodness. When this
Marcel.
thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here.
Oh,
And I think he
Duda.
might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump.
Now
But this
batting,
guy was
right
too good.
fielder,
You knew it was a matter
Dexter.
of time before he started barreling
Fowler.
baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Well hit to right, but foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Andujar has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier
Now at the plate,
Molina.
Yadier Molina, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery in there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole
Now
lot
batting,
to say about that
the
pitch. It
second
hasn't been
baseman,
said a million
Colton.
times already. That's just a real
Whoa.
tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Now a ball lined to the left side. but this is a foul ball. Ozuna is off at first with 2 away. Bounce to first. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals are out in front 4-2. At the plate, Miguel Andujar, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A dive, but it's off his glove, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader.
Leading off
one of the
for
keys
the
to securing a win.
The
they
center
want to keep
fielder,
the pressure on
Harrison
and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
the
if you
pitcher,
can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Miles Michaelis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. In there, a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul.
Man at second here with 2
DeYoung.
away. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's set. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Green. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. A fly out and a single for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The right fielder.
So one guy in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Now a long throw to third, and they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Down and away, ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
One strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. And
Miguel.
we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Up next for the Yankees.
Standing in now,
The first
Luke
baseman.
Voit.
Luke
He'll
Voit.
take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole,
Now
the
batting,
first thing you should do is
shortstop,
stop digging.
Troy
Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 6-4 New York. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left
It's fair
fielder,
to
number
say
23.
that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this
Oh,
afternoon. A
do not.
high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. And that's dead center for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Pitch is popped up. Voit is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now batting, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat.
The catcher, number
Definitely
4.
coming out of his shoes.
Yadier.
Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 6-5 now.
The second baseman.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Hit in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Yankees 6 and the Redbirds 5.
Ladies and
Jason
gentlemen,
Shreve
your
takes over to
attention,
start
please.
the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals,
At the
number
plate,
40,
Torres. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a relief that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Your
DJ
attention, please.
LeMahieu will come off
Who's
the bench
hitting
now
for
as
the
he'll
Royals?
pinch hit with the runner
Number
at second
26,
and nobody out.
LeMahieu.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Torres leads off second with nobody out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to sweat.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he's safe.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on third. The set and the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The tag got him. Aaron Judge will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they open up a 4-run lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 9 and the Redbirds 5.
Your
Adam
attention,
Ottavino
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
pitching for
bottom
the
of the
Yankees.
6th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
So digging in now, Harrison Bader. He struck out
Leading up
swinging in
for
his
the
last trip
Cardinals,
to the plate.
The
Yeah,
center
but it was a
fielder,
good changeup,
Harrison
Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
Bader.
Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jason Shreve. Ladies
Jose
and
Martinez
your
will move into
attention,
the
please.
on-deck circle now to
Pinch
try to
hitting
get
for the
something
Cardinals.
started here with one
Number
gun in the
38,
inning.
Jose Martinez.
Cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ottavino, the former Colorado Rocky. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. 1-2-3.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen now to
pitching
start
for the
inning
Cardinals.
number 7.
Number 53,
Digging in
John
once again, Miguel Andujar.
Gant.
He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
the batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in
Now
off the plate,
the
batter was
shortstop,
able to keep his hands
Roy
inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, Second
Ready
base.
now, Torres came
Labor.
across to score after
Torres.
doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable to catch, and that ends
Ladies
the
and
inning.
gentlemen, please
Yanks
join
leave
for the
one
traditional
as they can't
seventh
add to
inning
their
stretch.
9-5 lead. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung.
Leading up for the Cardinals.
It doesn't look very
The
promising
shortstop,
so far in this one as we
Paul
move into the later innings.
DeYoung.
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Timeout.
Here comes the first pitch.
Zero.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing
Up next
in,
for the
Paul
Cardinals,
Goldschmidt. It
the
was a
first baseman,
flyout for him in his
Paul
last trip.
Goldschmidt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just
No,
off the
that's
outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He loses him on ball 4. Into the box, Marcelo.
Now batting,
He was
left fielder,
retired after popping
Marcelo.
out in his last at-bat.
Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
No
Well,
strike.
you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
3-1.
Dexter Fowler waits on deck. Now that's popped up. Ottavino has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter
So coming to the plate, Dexter
Fowler.
His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 2. Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cards leave 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5.
Your
Greg
attention,
Bird
please.
is going to be asked to get
Pinch
things
hitting
going
for
here
the
as a
Yankees.
lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
On to the eighth now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Carpenter charging in on it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center field.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. First pitch on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Line toward right center. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a
Now
case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of it.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting, the
And
catcher,
now, Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 11-5.
Ladies and
Dylan
gentlemen,
Betances
your
is
attention,
on to
please.
pitch out of the bullpen
Now
in the
pitching
bottom
for
half
the
of the
New York
8th.
Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Leading up for
Yadier
the
Molina
Cardinals,
so far 2
the
for
catcher,
3 in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Digging in, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder,
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They'll need better than that. Down 11-5. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there.
Now
It looked like a
batting,
3-2
the
pitch
first
out of the
baseman,
zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping up now,
the
Troy
shortstop.
Tulowitzki. It
Troy
was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No,
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bader giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in now, Torres. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Gyro Munoz will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Matt.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Munoz aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
At the plate, Paul
Young.
0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. At the knees, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. Gardner is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The New York Yankees used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Chad Green gets the W on the mound. Miles Mikolas struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6
for the
earned.
victorious
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi White. Crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
TheShowNation.com. 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for